The holidays are right around the corner, whether you're getting ready to entertain or you just want to unclutter your kitchen. And my next guest is here to help. Theresa Bowman is a designer with ShelfGenie of Seattle, and she always has the best ideas for maximizing your kitchen storage space. Welcome back to New Day.
Great to be here with you.
Yes, I'm so excited. I love organizing. Like, I know that's probably weird, but it just makes me so happy to see like an organized cabinet.
You're one of the folks that makes our heart sing. So yes,
Yay.
you're our people.
Okay. Well, I think a lot of people probably have this goal to be more organized and efficient. And as a designer, what do you typically find when you're called in to help with that problem?
I think like one of the most common problems that we get called in for is they've already scoured the internet with like how-to videos, and they're going through these systems of like decluttering and organizing, and it's a great way to start to get organized, but it's not really a way to stay organized. Like, you don't have a system, and so we design, build, and install custom pullouts into your existing cabinetry. So
that's a before.
Yes, a common problem is those white wired shelves. Like things can look a little sloppy. You might have less levels than you'd like, and you might find that things are getting lost, they're expired, and so when we have our final installation, it's like, hey, do you need more levels to get rid of the need for stacking? Do you need a purpose for each level, like a no-no drawer for your snacks, or things for your kids, or things for baking? So we want to bring peace and just purpose to that chaos. And we took a lot more advantage of that depth. If you saw with the wired racks, it was maybe like 14 inches of used storage space. Here we customize to the nearest millimeter, so we're going to maximize that.
And that looked like it held a lot of weight there, so they're sturdy as well.
They're very secure. So all our pullouts come standard with being able to hold 100 pounds even at full extension. So those cans, those jars, heavy appliances. And our standard line comes with a lifetime warranty.
That's so amazing. And with the holidays quickly approaching, I know people are getting a little stressed with hosting. I know my mom does around this time. So you have some solutions to make this time less stressful for people, right?
Yes. A lot of times, like what we'll see, especially with appliances, right? Like sometimes you don't see them until the next holiday season. So
true. What do you even have in these drawers?
Right. So we've been called in, and people have like multiple air fryers or Instapots because they're like, I couldn't find it, so I just bought another one.
Yeah.
Or it lives on their countertop for 24/7. And so we're like, well, let's just create a way for you to store it, but still access it so you can use your space.
I love this. And you can see like all of the pullouts for serving dishes, glass bowls, like there's a lot of different options there, which is amazing. So looking here too, we have the heavy dish look, like glassware and dishes. What's different about something like this?
For this one, this was to make it more accessible. So it was one thing to be able to store it, but we also wanted it to be accessible. So that way, like, if you imagine how you typically just like stack everything, but then the one dish you need is like the fourth one out of 9, and you're like, I have to unpack everything.
And it becomes like the biggest workout of all time, where you're trying to lift everything.
So you're like, I'm just either going to avoid it or just be irritated and steal the joy from like what I was trying to do in the first place. And so here's another way of how we stored certain things, where it was like, if I wanted to bake more, this is how I can have it to where it's organized. Here's all my bowls. Here's all my measuring accessories.
Yes, baking lovers unite.
Yes, or just being organized with getting your stuff, like being able to access it, put it back, and it's just like those, 5 to 10 seconds every day, 2 to 3 times a day when you're prepping a meal for yourself, for your family and friends at home.
Oh, and those glass bowls there, like that is just blowing my mind. I would love something like that that's so organized. It makes my heart so happy. And we've seen, some of those simple solutions there that you've been showing us, but what are some epic designs that you want to show us that have really changed up a kitchen space?
Some of the epic ones, if you have a walk-in pantry, walk-in pantries are like the way to like really make things epic.
Oh, look at this.
Right? We'll find that like some folks are just like, I have to get this thing in the garage, and I'm like, well, I mean, we have one rock star designer. This is actually one of her installations, Monica, and it's one of those things where it's like, just keep everything where you're going to use it all the time, where it's not like a closet where you're like moving things out like a seasonal capsule. It's like everything you need is always going to be there, and you know exactly where it's going to be, and you know what level it's going to be on. And those corner areas too, there's no wasted space. It's still accessible, and so we're able to work around that.
Is that a Lazy Susan
too?
Is. Oh my gosh. Yep. Okay, dreams. I need that. What is the best way for someone to get a quote?
If they ever want to reach out for a free design consultation, they can always go to shelfgenie.com/Seattle. For today, however, we do have a special offer for your viewers.
Ooh, yay. Okay, more on that shortly. But before I let you go, we just celebrated Veterans Day, which was so amazing. And I wanted to give a huge thank you to you and 2 of your ShelfGenie colleagues for serving our country. One of them also happens to be your husband, Michael, who's another ShelfGenie designer. Is that right?
He is another ShelfGenie designer.
That's amazing. And where did you 2 meet?
We did meet in the Air Force. We were on what was called an E3 AWACS, and we were actually just like passing by. He was coming back from Asia, and I was coming back from the Middle East, and yeah, we hit it off, and he followed me up here.
Wow. Thank you so much for your service, and thank you for being here. This was amazing. And ShelfGenie has a special offer for New Day viewers, like we just talked about. The first 15 callers will receive a free professional design consultation and free installation. Just call the number that you see right there on your screen.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by ShelfGenie.